Welcome to Millennial Milkshake, the podcast where three cheddars revisit, re-experience, and review anything and everything from our childhood. My name is Colin O'Connell, and I was born in 1994.
My name's Josh Scali. I was born in 1995.
And my name is Michelle Potter. I was born in 1997.
All right, so let's just talk about what happened before we started recording. We were picking the name, what we were going to call ourselves, and Josh, who said cheddar first?
Josh.
Josh said cheddar, and Michelle has lost her goddamn mind.
We got three cheddars.
There's going to be a lot of cheddar. There's going to be a lot of cheddar in this episode.
A lot of cheddar.
In this cheddar-sode.
Ooh, strap in.
Colin cannot take any more cheddar.
Got a lot of cheddar to do.
I think I'm just going to go. I'm just going to leave. Just go to bed. Why don't you two record it? How about this for an idea for a concept? You two just talk the whole time.
We could riff raff. So, for this episode, we are revisiting our weird snack combinations from our childhood. We all had them. You know you did. If you say that you didn't, you're lying. There was something that you ate as a kid that wasn't your typical food combination. And three of us had one of those. So we all shared our weird snack combinations and we all tried them. So Colin, what was yours? Let's just go around and share each of ours and any history you have with it.
Goldfish and milk.
And when did you start?
No further elaboration.
Great.
It's like a damn interview.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
So,
wow.
One of my weird snacks was also Goldfish, but with mustard. Just plain yellow mustard, no spicy brown, no Dijon, just regular yellow mustard.
No honey muss.
Yeah,
Ooh,
and no honey muss. And sometimes I would also do a peanut butter with the Goldfish, but I feel like mustard reflected a little bit more of a weird vibe.
Gotcha.
Michelle, what you got for us?
You're all like, honey, you must try this.
Get ready for Michelle to laugh at every single thing on this episode.
You got a joke? I think it's funny.
You got a joke?
Tell it to me. I'll laugh. My weird snack combination was Ruffles cheddar and sour cream chips with ketchup. Yep. Sometimes
What kind of Ruffles?
Ruffles cheddar, and sour cream chips.
What are we doing? Why is that funny? I don't understand why that's so funny to you.
Anyway, so these cheddar chips, it was usually the cheddar ones. Sometimes plain ones, but mostly the cheddar ones. I would eat with ketchup. That was my thing.
And also the Goldfish that I ate were cheddar.
Yeah, mine were the original. There, I'm not saying the word.
Oh wait.
Original cheddar.
Okay, there.
Cheddar.
Okay, I had a mini heart attack. I thought I tried the wrong ones.
Ow.
Shout out to the original Goldfish, though. They slap. If you haven't,
Which are the originals? The plain ones?
The plain ones.
Are you sure those are original?
Isn't that what they say on them?
No, the original
no.
cheddar.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Still, shout out to the plain salted Goldfish.
And let's I'm gonna actually reach out and I'm gonna cast out a line. I'm gonna hook that shout out and I'm gonna reel it back in and take it back because those are not that good. Those, no shout outs to those, actually.
Wait, the salt, I don't think I've had those before.
Yeah, they're nothingness.
They're a sweet little, it's like a denser saltine cracker.
They're not sweet. I don't know why you call them sweet.
Yeah, I meant sweet as in like a
crackers.
Like a nice little treat.
No, they're like the worst flavor.
Then shout out to the s'mores Goldfish. I like the s'mores ones.
Never had those.
They're
really?
Like the graham cracker ones.
Yeah, they're
They
mixed.
did have the graham cracker ones.
Those ones are good.
I'll tell you which ones are banging. Have you had the Frank's Red Hot ones?
Oh,
yeah.
what?
Colin and I talked about this before.
Those are
Michelle,
legit.
I think Michelle, you were definitely on with us before. When we
Oh no, I didn't know. I guess that makes sense that everyone's doing like a spicy chip now, but I didn't know Goldfish had one.
Well, they don't. It's a cracker.
Well, you know what I mean. Like everyone's doing it. Spicy popcorn, spicy It's all the rage right now.
Listen,
Spicy.
last episode, I said I wasn't going to be combative with you. Prepare for me for a full frontal assault. This episode, I'm going to be down your throat,
sir,
because of your cheddar outburst.
I can take it. So.
Oh shit,
Whatever.
guys! I really didn't know like the original was actually that came. Well, I mean they came at the same time. The lightly salted cheese barbecue pizza.
Oh, they are
and
called
smoky.
original, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh,
they
did
are.
you guys just tell me I was wrong when in fact I wasn't?
No, we questioned whether they were the actual original ones or not. We never said you were wrong.
No, they're
You
now
did,
called
though.
original, but they weren't called. They were called lightly salted.
I said
when
they were
first came out.
called original.
I just had a fucking question. That's all I had. I didn't know if they were called original or not. What what are you talking about?
What? You said no, the original cheddar is the ones. And I was like, oh, okay.
No, I did not. Listen to it back. I just had a question about it.
We will.
I'm fucking... Oh. All I said was, wait, were those the original ones? First of all, I said they were garbage. But I also said, wait, were those the original ones or did the cheddar ones come first? That's all I asked the
and
question.
first
It
of
was
all,
Josh
sir,
who said that
Yeah,
I
the cheddar was
know.
original.
I didn't say you, Colin.
Yes,
I said you
5
guys.
seconds ago you did.
I didn't say Colin. I said
You
you
said
guys.
You guys, not you guy. You didn't say Josh. You said you guys. That includes me and Josh.
Yeah, I know.
So I didn't say it.
Colin feels attacked.
No, because you know what happens? You know what fucking happens is Michelle
wait for
gets
my
this
mom to
persona. Michelle gets this gives off this persona where apparently we come off as aggressive, but not just a couple minutes ago. She just gaslit me and accused me of saying something I didn't say.
That didn't happen.
Michelle, you just
folks.
said you
folks told me
just said
questioned
that
my
I said that the
integrity
that the
in my
quote,
Goldfish
that I told you were
trivia
wrong.
facts.
I didn't fucking tell you were wrong about the original ones. I just simply asked the question: were they the original ones, or were the cheddar ones the original ones? That's all I did, and you came at me saying that I said you were wrong. I didn't say shit. I didn't do it.
First of all, I didn't come at you. I said you guys just told me I was wrong when in fact I wasn't.
You guys.
Okay, but it wasn't a direct attack on you. You both questioned it. You both questioned it.
I just didn't
You
know
both
the answer.
questioned. I know, that's what I'm saying. You questioned my trivia of Goldfish.
I didn't question it.
When in
Josh
fact,
said
I
you
went
were
to
wrong.
Goldfish University.
Josh said you were wrong. I just said I don't know. Were they? That's why I didn't know.
I'm getting away from this scot-free.
We will hear the facts, folks. And in fact, once I present this in front of a jury, you will see.
We'll have the audience vote.
Yeah.
Okay, well I'll tell you. I'm gonna tell you this right now.
They question you guys.
Michelle,
They
we are
question
doing my
you.
segment first. We're not doing Apple Facts because I just dropped an audio file in our chat, and this is our segment. We're going to listen to this. This is not a joke. This is not a bit. This is a real conversation that I had with my mother about how Josh and I treat Michelle on the podcast. This is the segment.
Is this real?
This is real. We're going to press play together. Are you ready? Do you see it in the
hold
chat?
on. Wait, no, hold on. I how do I get back into this call? Okay, I figured it out.
Wait, do I download it first? Because there's no
Do you
play
have to
button.
download it? Oh, fuck. You have to download it. Hold on.
Is this real? Oh, I
This
don't
is
want to listen to
100% real.
this. Okay.
You guys downloading?
Yeah. Is this like a phone conversation or
No.
was this specifically
This is an
recorded
in-person.
for
This is an in-person.
the
No,
bit? Okay.
just gotta listen to it. It's not a bit. It's a
This
real
is real
conversation.
life, Michelle.
All right, so are we ready?
Yeah.
Got it queued up? Mm-hmm. All right,
Yep.
here we go. 3, 2, 1, play.
Sympathetic and kind. That's what she comes off as.
You think she comes off as more likable than Josh and I, is what you just said.
Yeah.
Is this real?
You know I've been recording that. You just said that Michelle comes off more likable than your own son.
Well, when you guys interact with each other,
Yeah.
that's exactly how it is perceived.
Oh my god.
So
you've just insulted
I'm not insulting anybody.
me, your son, and poor Josh.
Stop recording me.
And poor Josh.
Poor Josh. Listen, the two of you go at it just fine. But Michelle she just seems like you guys kind of sometimes gang up on her a little bit. And she's more agreeable than the two of you. That's all. You're all very nice people, all right? Relax.
Gang up? When have we ganged up on her? Name one example when we ganged up on her.
You were just talking about. You give her a hard time about that she doesn't drink milk with her cereal. You give her a hard time about all the different things that she eats or she doesn't eat, she doesn't know about.
You think we both do that? You said gang up.
Well, you both make sure that you make jokes at her expense about it.
So you think that Michelle is more likable despite the fact that she eats cereal without milk in it?
Yeah, what's not to like about that?
That's insane. That's an insane statement.
That doesn't make someone likable.
My God.
Yes, it makes someone unlikable.
It's just something she prefers. It's quirky.
It's quirky.
It's
It's psychotic.
Oh my god.
It's the weirdest shit.
You need to be more accepting of your friends and their differences than you.
Listen, I can be accepting of her differences, except when her difference is something that 99% of the planet doesn't do.
Just because you're different doesn't make you psychotic.
No, I'm pretty sure if you do something that is outside it, fine. It's weird.
It's quirky.
It's abnormal.
And endearing.
It's abnormal. Will you give me abnormal?
Meaning that it's not a normal.
Exactly. It's not a normal.
Yes,
it's
but
not
not
normal behavior. It's abnormal behavior.
I cannot.
It is behavior.
It's her preference.
It's an abnormal preference.
In your opinion.
No, don't say my opinion. In society's opinion, right?
I don't know what all society thinks.
Here's the problem. It's not that she eats dry cereal. It's that she sits down with a bowl and a spoon and eats dry cereal. People eat dry cereal out of baggies, out of the box, all the time. Like a finger food, like a snack.
This is
like
unreal.
a granola almost.
It's her preference. What
But
do you
she
care?
sits because it's weird.
In your opinion.
Because
That's
no,
how she does it.
everyone's opinion.
Okay. All right. No, not everyone's opinion. You don't know everyone's opinion. So you make statements like that, and it makes you...
The overwhelming majority of the society that we live in eats cereal with milk in it.
Yeah, well, I think you take a little bit...
Okay, is that correct or is that incorrect?
Well, I think you assume a lot. And I don't think it's a big deal.
So you don't think that
Josh
the majority...
drinks water out of a bowl.
That's also weird. That's also weird.
It makes perfect sense.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I never said it makes sense. Michelle said it made sense, which makes her even more of a fucking lunatic because she's able to eat cereal out of a bowl without milk, but she'll drink water out of it. She'll agree with Josh on that end.
Well, maybe that's why I
So double weird.
Because I agree with her on that.
With Josh drinking water out of a bowl?
Yeah, who cares? It's a container. Who cares?
It's fucking... It can spill so much easier.
A cup or a bowl? Who
A
cares?
cup? What?
Who cares? It's a container he's drinking a liquid out of. Who cares?
Because a cup is specifically designed to hold and drink liquid out of.
Okay, well, back when
It has a smaller...
bowl
I'll tell you why.
was made-
I will tell you why. Because a cup has a smaller circumference to it, and therefore less of a spillage factor.
When the
A bowl has a larger circumference, and therefore a much more, like, a much higher spillage factor, because the cup size circumference is more in line with the size of our mouths as opposed to the bowl.
See, this is where you start getting a little bit too much on your high horse with your debate strategy.
Because I used scientific reasoning behind it? I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I come off as too much of a smarty pants logic boy for using scientific reasoning and deduction. Oh, that makes me an idiot or a jerk, I guess, because I use reason and logic for things.
The way you come about with your tone. You don't have to be that way.
So you think that Michelle is more likable. So you think it's more likable to be wrong and have a nice tone than be right and have a abrasive tone?
I think you should always have a nice tone regardless whether you're right or wrong. Let's just put it out there.
I don't think that's true.
Well, you're young. You'll learn.
Well, here's the problem with that, though. I think I'm right for not
most of the time
for not being a Nazi. Stop. I would not be nice to a Nazi.
Oh, well, that's good to know, but...
Well, you said you should always be nice. You should... So, okay, here's this question. Let's say we have a Nazi on the podcast.
Don't bring one on the
Let's say we have a Nazi on the podcast.
Should you be nice? No.
And let's say I'm not nice, and Michelle is nice. Who's more likable in that situation? Me or Michelle?
You.
Thank you. I'm ending it.
Wow.
I was like, the ending's coming quick, but they're still talking. Like it's.
So yeah, officially, my mother thinks apparently I'm an asshole.
Aww.
And thinks Josh is also an asshole, and Michelle is the nicest person ever, even though she's never even met her.
Yeah, I've never met your mom. But thanks, Colin's mom, for defending me.
No, because this whole
Truly,
thing... No,
that
this
was
whole
so
thing,
sweet.
No, this whole thing started... that you started this episode telling me that I did something I didn't do.
That truly is not how the conversation went.
It's unbelievable how right I am in this situation.
All right, we'll see.
It's truly unreal.
And you know what? If you are, I apologize. I'm just saying. Y'all questioned my goldfish integrity.
Colin, no matter what... Colin.
I just didn't know.
Colin.
I just didn't know.
Colin, no matter what you say, those points are racking up in your mom's
Honestly, I don't give a fuck what she has to say. It's my... Hey, if she wants to start a podcast, fucking start one. I dare you. Mom. But you don't have one.
Oh, man. That is good. That was a nice little segment. A very truthful, honest segment.
That was really sweet. I mean, also, you really shit talk me for eating cereal without milk. Like I
have nothing more to say to that point.
Although
right.
I will say this. I will say this on Colin's behalf. It takes a lot of courage to post a video of your own mother shit talking the hell out of you. But oh man, that was good. What did we learn what did we learn? That's a good.
I also have to make a quick note. I got a text from my sister who says that people who work for her, people that work for my sister at the place of work that she works, listen to our podcast.
Aww.
And she threatened me, saying, "You better not tell false stories about me being bossy." When we were growing up, she bossed me into telling people that she's not bossy. So here's what I say to that, my sister. I will tell people whatever the fuck I want. This is my platform. You bossy. I'm burning all of my bridges today. What do I have to say to my brother? Hey, to my brother, I can't think of anything right now. But I'll think of something by the end of the podcast, so you got it coming, boy.
Anything to Sammy and it starts with an S.
And Soko? Soko is a bitch, literally. She's a female dog. And Sammy is the sweetest little boy in the world. He's also a colossal dumbass of a dog. And that's all. That's what I got to say.
All right.
To my niece, who should not be listening to this, you're perfect. Don't change. And that's all I got to say. I can't shit talk the niece because she's never done anything to me.
She don't deserve it.
Well, yeah,
right.
Yeah.
At least not yet.
Wow.
What are you talking? What are you saying about my niece, Josh?
How old's your niece?
I have to defend her honor now.
Is she under 10?
Oh, don't put me on the spot. Come on, man. Don't put me on the spot.
Oh, okay.
5 or 6.
5 or 6? Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was
Maybe she'll grow up to be like Michelle.
that.
Listen, I'm not even going to make a comment because it could be taken the wrong way if I say anything. So I'm staying out of this at this point.
Colin is walking on glass on cheddar.
I'm not. Hey, guess what, Josh? I can guarantee you one thing. You're not going to make me say anything bad about my niece. You fucking try it, buddy. You keep trying to trap me. I'm not going to say a goddamn thing about her.
Oh, Colin passed.
She's sweet. She's a sweet kid. I don't know what you want me to say. I don't know why we're focusing on my niece this much. She's a sweet kid. She can't listen to the podcast. It's an adult podcast. So she's not even going to hear this.
So, yes. Let's not focus on my.
I also
that was
need
so
to
sweet.
say that
what a
while,
sweet
while
woman.
that was playing, Michelle was throwing herself back and forth in a fit of laughter. Her audio is going to be a mess. There's going to be bumps. We're not going to be able to fix it.
It's the part where your mom brings up that Josh drinks water out of a bowl. I just love that. She's like,
She
but
looked
Josh.
like the goddamn. Michelle looked like the goddamn girl in The Exorcist. How much she was throwing herself back and forth.
Call me Reagan. Just call me Reagan. Yeah, that
I'll call
was
you
funny.
Pazuzu. How about that?
That was really sweet. Thanks, Colin's mom, for defending me.
Whatever.
All right, so my segment, we're doing a bunch of weird snacks combinations, so I just think I'd like to throw out some honorable mentions I found on the interweb for other people's weird snack combinations that weren't on our list, but that other people in this rock we all live on have experienced. So these are from BuzzFeed.
Can you smell what the rock is cooking, Michelle?
What?
Can you smell what the rock is cooking? Got Josh with that one. I got Josh with that one.
Oh, man.
I got the best part was I got a mid-water sip.
Michelle is still doesn't know.
I don't think I don't think it registered.
It's a wrestling joke.
Yeah.
I registered.
What did you think about that joke, Michelle? It doesn't matter what you think. That's another rock wrestling joke.
So BuzzFeed, some things people shared. For the weird snack combos, I got whipped cream cheese and hot Cheetos, which feels like it would be a good balancing act.
Yeah,
right?
See, that doesn't feel weird to me. That feels like...
It doesn't feel that
Yeah.
weird. Yeah.
So my other snack that I was going to suggest, other than Goldfish and milk, the other kind of quote weird thing I would do soft pretzels with cream cheese, which now is kind of like a thing.
That is a thing.
Wawa has one, right?
But it didn't used to be for some reason. Because like your classic dippers for your soft pretzel are like mustard or cheese. Right?
Yeah, they have those at gas stations.
But now it's like you
do.
can just get it. Yeah. So I didn't feel like that was, and also potato chips and cream cheese. But again, that didn't seem
interesting.
a little sandwich. You make a little sandwich.
Yeah. I feel like I've tried everything with cream cheese at least once.
Yeah, it's cream cheese.
Cream
is
cheese is
great,
good.
Just goes.
including cream cheese ice cream. Next one, Michelle.
Next one, sweet potato fries and syrup,
That makes sense.
Yeah.
which I guess that seems like too sweet.
People
I
put
don't know.
marshmallows in their sweet potato casserole, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they do
Yeah.
do that.
So sweet, yeah, makes sense.
I got salt and chocolate milk.
Yes, I've done that before.
I have not, but
Oh, what?
sounds...
It's good.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I've done salt in ice cream too, in chocolate ice cream.
I've had a salted caramel ice cream. That's about it.
Yeah, that's about as far as I've
I'm a
went.
big fan of chocolate. I can't believe I didn't bring this one up. I would eat potato chips. I would take a snack pack or a Jell-O pudding pack, and I would take potato chips, just crush them in there, mash them down with my spoon, and then eat them.
Oh,
And it was like a chocolate-covered potato chip.
Oh.
I guess they make those now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my next one is ice cream with balsamic vinegar.
Oh.
Right? That doesn't sound
I'm going to have
good.
to try that one.
It was like different infused balsamic vinegar. So I think the one was like an apple infused. I don't know. I guess they have different ones, but still.
I've heard of like basil sorbets before, and like maybe that would work with like a basil sorbet or something, but
like balsamic is so
ice cream?
strong.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like to eat my Chips Ahoy cookies. I dunk them in apple cider vinegar, and that's how I eat my. Ew.
Oh, God.
That would be the grossest thing ever.
I've got mac and cheese with dill pickle chunks, which isn't, I guess, that weird. It just feels like,
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I mean,
I do hot sauce in it, and some people do hot dogs. In
I
mac
do
and cheese.
red pepper.
I've done hot sauce in my egg salad.
Yeah, I feel
And
like that's
good.
normal.
I mean, hot sauce and eggs is very popular. So
Hot sauce is pretty much good on everything.
yeah.
Everything, yeah.
That's that Frank's Red Hot. That's like their commercial. Is I put that shit on everything. So
This one's pretty weird. Banana slices on spaghetti. I don't know what that's about.
okay, I'm getting angry now.
I would give
On
you like
spaghetti?
maybe a banana chip. You know,
No, it was like fresh banana slices. And it was like with marinara, like a
That's
sauce
what I was
in
going to
your
ask
spaghetti.
next.
No, there was a
it with
sauce in there.
sauce?
Yeah.
That's wild.
no.
And like I feel like spaghetti's already sort of like a little mushy, so the banana,
Yeah.
the mush, it would not be a good. I don't know.
Mush on mush.
Mush on mush. Okay, orange slices dipped in ranch, which I like ranch, but that sounds
I
awful.
I like ranch too, but that sounds terrible.
Oh, I'm gonna try that one. That's pretty easy.
Wait,
Easy to
that's
do.
like butter. That's like buttermilk and like acidity. That cannot be good for your stomach,
Oh, probably not.
right?
No, yeah.
Oh,
And then I saw salt and pepper on apple slices,
I think I've
which
ooh,
I've heard of that.
might be something there.
that there might be something there.
And then my last one,
There
which
might be
I've
something there that wasn't there before.
my last
What's
one,
there, Mama?
which I've heard you guys discuss, is peanut butter on a hamburger.
Yeah.
Oh, we were just talking about
Restaurants
that
do
earlier.
this, yeah.
Yeah, that's like a real. Yeah, that's not weird. People do. Restaurants do it.
That's quite interesting. Yeah.
Do you guys have any, like, is there anything maybe your siblings or any family members you know that have like a weird snack that we didn't mention?
Okay. So is this your setup to get me to talk shit about my brother because I told you what he does?
Oh, that works. I had something loaded up from my brother, but
Oh. Let's talk a little shit on our brothers. My brother will eat his sandwiches, his deli meat sandwiches. He's a big capicola fan. He likes his pastrami. He will do that. He will toast the breads. He will put the deli meats. So let's say a capicola, let's say a pastrami, and let's say a provolone cheese, right? But before he builds the sandwich, he will put peanut butter on his toast
yeah,
and
that's
eat the sandwich with peanut butter. And that couldn't
sound
every time he's done it, I'm like, oh, that sounds like the worst thing ever. He also puts barbecue sauce on everything, but I feel like a lot of people do that. So
Yeah, that
I'm not going to judge him for that, but
that peanut butter deli meat cheese sandwich. I don't know. That couldn't sound any less appetizing. But
yeah.
I am intrigued to try it.
And this is a kid who has never eaten an actual peanut butter and jelly sandwich in his life.
I don't believe it.
Recently, I forced him. I didn't force him. He wanted to try it. A Thomas English muffin toasted with peanut butter and jelly. He had that. He said that's pretty good, but he hasn't had a classic and actual peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Why?
He's never liked jelly. I don't think he's ever found the appeal of jelly or jam before.
It's just so weird to me when I hear people don't try really common things, because even if you don't like the idea of something, the fact that it's so universal, you kind of don't you have like an urge to at least try it, you know?
Yeah,
I don't know.
He also doesn't eat pasta.
Oh, wow.
Man,
I know.
Wow.
Well, this is a kid who, again, I don't want to pick on my brother, but I'm going to. This is a kid who would eat every single meal. He would refuse to eat anything other than chicken fingers or Cheez-Its.
Yeah.
And that was it. That was most of his diet.
It's always like little kids, it's always chicken fingers and some kind of cheese meal, like mac and cheese or something cheese. It's so weird how that's very popular. Because my little brother, too, I feel like when he was younger, it was a lot of chicken nuggets, chicken fingers, mac and cheese. Very picky growing up, from what I remember at least. But a lot of little kids are, and those are the foods they'll gravitate to. Pizza, obviously a big one, but
He didn't eat pizza until he was well into his teens.
interesting. Wow.
Mm-hmm. He was an incredibly picky eater.
And it's weird that like I feel like you guys probably aren't like as a family, or are you guys pretty much like
I'm a little picky. Yeah, I'm a little picky.
okay.
I'm not a big cooked vegetables guy.
There is
No, but that's not true because I am picky. I don't eat eggs. I don't eat mustard. I don't eat mayo. Those are pretty common things that people eat.
well, they're also very commonly disliked. Mustard and mayo. I feel like both are very. What was the other one? What was the main one? Eggs.
I don't eat eggs.
Yeah, very popular. But then I hear other people you either really like eggs or you really hate them. I feel like that's one of those things.
Rocky Balboa likes eggs. Josh, you talk shit on your brother now, so I'm not alone.
Cool. So I can't really think of anything for my older brother weird snack combination wise. So I'm just gonna go into my little brother. There's two. One of them is a lot weirder than the other. The one, he would dip his pizza crust in milk, which I feel like. I mean, I've heard of people drinking milk with their pizza, so it's not as weird. But
Yeah.
I'm just like, I would look at him do it, and I'm just like, I mean, why? Does it make it better? Is it really better that way? But he would just do it. And the other one, he said he's done this for a long time, and I just kind of realized it last year. And what he does is he gets his toast ready. He gets it nice and toasted. He'll make a nice peanut butter on one side, jelly on the other, and before he closes that bread up, he sprinkles a nice layer of shredded cheese, and then closes that bad boy up and goes to town. And I just said, "What's going on here? When did that start?"
Hey, what's going on? I just imagine you walking into the kitchen. Hey, what's going on here?
And I just like, when did this happen? And he was like, I've always done this. I said, how come I've never noticed?
What's going on here? When did this happen? Hey, when did this happen?
Interrogated him, and I was just like, I mean, hey,
You strapped him down to a chair. You beat him with a phone book, and you said, "What are you doing here?"
the spotlight on him, and I said, hey, listen, I'm not hating all of this.
Listen, kid. We're gonna be here a while, so you get comfortable. Now, I just want to know one goddamn thing. What are you doing here?
When the fuck did this happen?
When the fuck is this happening?
So I said, Tanner, I mean,
Pretty hot under these lights, kid. I just got one question for you before we throw the book at you. What's going on here?
So I say this is disgusting, but hold on, I'm not really hating what you're doing here. I'm intrigued. Don't count me out. But is it really good? He said, yeah, it's pretty good. You should try it. I said, all right, I'm gonna try it. And I was like, kind of like delaying. I was just like, I'm gonna try it. Just give it to me. Let me get a bite. And I was like hesitant. I was like, it can't be that bad if he's eating it regularly. Took a bite, and I was like, this is strange, but there's something not bad about it. And I haven't had one since, but I very well might now that we're talking about it. Kind of forgot about it, but I encourage you guys. Well, sorry, Michelle. Well, you have Sun Butter. I encourage you guys to give it a shot. See what you think. I don't even remember if I tried the pizza crust in milk. I think I might have. I'm going to try that again next time I have pizza. But yeah, peanut butter and jelly on toast with shredded cheese in the middle. Doesn't have to be melted.
So, I'm just thinking. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, my brothers, we were all really picky growing up. I think my older brother was like the lesser of the picky one out of the three of us. But I honestly don't remember. I think me eating chips with ketchup was like the only weird thing I can remember. I don't think my little brother ever ate anything he was very like separate, like very simple food choices. Same thing, like chicken fingers, mac and cheese, all that good stuff.
This is in a similar vein. It's not weird foods. I will cop to this. There are some foods I eat kind of weird. So in particular, any sort of wafer cookie or Kit Kat in particular, I eat my Kit Kat in a particular way. Okay? I break off a piece because I'm not a monster. I do break off a piece. And then I'll eat the little chocolate like lip in the front. Nope. I'll take that off. I'll flip it. I'll eat the back side. Nope. And then I'll eat the chocolate sides. I'll eat the sides of the chocolate off each side so that the wafer is fully exposed on everything except for the top and bottom. And then I will eat it top down, layer by layer. I will eat my Kit Kat.
Wow. Takes you a while to eat a Kit Kat, I guess.
Yeah,
I enjoy the process, but my hands are always covered in chocolate.
You enjoy the corn on the cob style eating a Kit Kat, eating the side.
I've never thought of it like that.
You need to get little the little holders. Do you have those things you put in the and
for my Kit Kats?
Yep, you got to put it in
the little like spikes.
Yep.
Yeah. I also eat Tasty Cakes weird. I do the same thing with Tasty Cakes, with the peanut butter Tasty Cakes. I eat the sides first, and then I eat the cake part next in one chomp. And then I save the chocolate and peanut butter layer for last, because that's my favorite part.
I mean, sometimes I do this just for fun. I don't prefer it, but if I want to be like a sick bastard sometimes, I'll if I'm having grapes, I'll peel the skin off each one. So
yeah, I do
so it
that.
can just look like an
sometimes.
unfleshed grape, and then just kind of like bite in that, which I feel like people do. But
it looks like a nut sack. It looks like a nut. It looks like a testicle. It's a green testicle.
Some people are repulsed by it. They like can't stand how it looks, which it kind of looks. It does look gross.
Yeah, because it looks like a testicle because it's like wrinkly. Michelle, do you eat anything? Oh. Well,
I was gonna. This is my opportunity to just. I told you guys this. I'm gonna tell everyone here. This might be weird, but it's not really like. It's just a weird way of eating it. It's a whole scenario you got to do, and I encourage everyone to try it. So, an orange, right? So, I'm just gonna tell you something I've experienced.
I'm so excited,
and it's great. It's wonderful. So here's what you do. You take an orange, whether you want a cutie or a tangerine or just a regular orange or a blood orange. I don't care. Pick your favorite orange. Unpeel it. Nice sphere. Don't do anything else just yet. The next thing you do is take that ball, right? Head upstairs, turn the water on, turn the shower on, get it nice and warm. Bring that ball in there with you. Do like you're about to shower, and what you do is you just bite into. You let the water run down on your head. Water's flowing down you, and you just bite right into that orange like it's an apple. You treat it as an apple, and the juices flow. You feel quenched. You feel refreshed. You feel like you feel like you're in a commercial. Honestly, when I did it, I felt like I was filming a commercial for this new thing. I was just sitting there eating it, and it was just wonderful. You don't have to worry about stickiness because that water washes it all away. I mean, the juice was flowing in my beard, and I didn't care because the water was taking care of it. It was lovely. Much better than any way I've ever eaten an orange before. I encourage you guys to try it. I'm sure you guys haven't yet, and I've told you this a while ago, but
I've tried it.
Wait, really?
Years ago.
Like,
didn't you tell me this? Like,
I told you this a long time ago.
A long time ago.
Did you tell me you tried it, or am I just forgetting?
Yes.
Oh.
I think.
Oh, okay. My bad, Michelle. Did you like it?
I think so. Unless I'm making it up, but I'm pretty sure. Like, a year after you originally told me, I tried with a little. I don't know if I took the whole orange. I think I just took a slice.
No, that's not it.
Okay,
No.
not fair. Okay.
No,
I've
definitely
got a
not fair.
question. Can I take a cutie? Can I just pop that whole bad boy in my mouth?
Nope. I encourage you guys. I do encourage it to be an orange, so it's like a nice big ball that you bite into, and there's no way to like eat it in one bite. You're definitely sinking your teeth into it, and the juice is inevitable. It's gonna run down you. The juice needs to flow down you. Get it done.
I have had a beer in the shower though.
That's
which is actually scientifically backed to be like a feeling that is good. Yeah, like it releases dopamine.
I think I've heard of that too. I feel like I've done that. Yeah, I have. Yes. It was actually before we went out. Before it was Michelle's last night that she was here.
Oh.
I actually took a shower.
You had a shower beer that night?
I did. Well, it was.
Hell yeah.
It was a shower limerita.
No.
Oh.
Oh no.
You just can't get away from citrus in the shower, can you?
I gravitate to it.
Josh has some citrusy shower.
Yeah. So yeah, that was actually that's when I had it.
I've eaten an entire chocolate orange in one sitting.
I
Does that count?
thought you were gonna say I've eaten an entire chocolate cake in the shower.
I thought you were gonna say that too.
I've had an entire Thanksgiving dinner in the shower.
I had so many
Guys,
questions.
I'm gonna start doing more things in the shower. I'm gonna start having my meals in there. I don't know why I don't do more.
This is a Seinfeld bit, just so you know. Kramer makes a salad in the shower, and then he brings it to a dinner party. because he had a food processor installed into a shower drain.
Damn, I should have wrote for Seinfeld, honestly. Oh man, that's great.
Man. Okay, let's dig into each of our weird. Colin, let's do the goldfish and milk.
Cool, awesome. What do you want to say? So do you want me to talk about it first?
Sure, you can introduce it.
Okay. So here's what I would do. I would take the cheddar goldfish. I would take a glass of milk, whole fat milk, because that's what I drank as a kid. I would plop them in. They would, some of them would float on the top, and then I would just drink it. And as I was drinking it, I would eat some of the goldfish as I was drinking. I tried it again. Guys, my body can't handle this amount of dairy anymore. It's just not happening for me.
Really?
It's not happening for me. I don't drink whole milk anymore. I did it for this, but I don't drink whole milk anymore. I drink every now, with cereal I'll have 2%. I don't drink glasses of milk anymore. In fact, most of my milk intake is just with cereal.
Yeah.
I'll do a 2% or a 1%. And then I'll do I like an oat milk for my morning shakes and stuff like that. But yeah, it was just too much dairy for me. My system couldn't handle it. I will say though, I do have written down under this note, this is a nice fun thing. This is an utter disappointment.
Wow. That was worth the wait.
The one thing I will say in defense of this, I still very much enjoy the texture of the crackers when they have a little bit of the milk soaked in. It's like, it's not unlike when you put crackers in your soup and you kind of get that cracker, you kind of get a wet cracker. I don't know how else to describe it. So the texture is fine. It's just, it was just overwhelming for me.
Interesting.
So, yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
It's kind of like a cheesy cereal, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it is.
Kind of what it's like.
I think it makes most sense to just, kind of focus on each snack one at a time. So whoever did it, they'll introduce it and the rest can just circle on it.
Sounds
so good. I feel like I've heard of this maybe, I don't know, maybe not the way he did it, but it always disgusted me. So I never did it. And when Colin said that was the snack, I was just like, that's gross. That's going to be gross. And let me tell you, I asked Colin how he did it specifically. I wanted to do it right. And I was like, I don't know. I was nervous to do it. And I shouldn't have been because I drank it. And I was like, hey, wait a minute. This actually ain't half bad. And I was like, okay, let me let them sit. Let me let them get a little soggy.
Let them sit.
Yeah, so I got them a little soggier, which I usually don't like. I don't like crackers in my soup, generally, which is, I know, a lot of people do. But I was dipping them. I was drinking it. I don't prefer it. I prefer Goldfish plain. But let me tell you, this was a nice surprise. Whole milk is delicious to me. It hasn't hit me yet. I don't know if I have to wait in the later years for dairy to start hitting me weird. I don't know.
Wait, aren't we the same age? Wait. Didn't you just turn 27?
Yeah.
We're the same age. I mean, I'm a few months ahead of you.
I guess it got to you earlier than me. I don't know. I don't feel an effect of dairy. But I've noticed a lot of my friends, they've grown to like not have a tolerance for dairy as much. Like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's kind of happened. Yeah, I kind of have to watch my dairy intake.
Hasn't happened to me yet. I'm not excited for it if it does happen, because I do love my dairy. But yeah, I had cheddar Goldfish, but I also had a thing of Parmesan, which aren't my favorite Goldfish. But I was like, hey, you know what? Let's dump a few in here. I had like 4 glasses of milk with it, because I was just
Jesus Christ.
So all right, they were little cups. They weren't like big.
I'd be shitting my brains.
They
out,
weren't like
Josh.
big glasses. They were like probably like this, and they were kind of thinner. So yeah, I was just eating it, and I was like, this is enjoyable. I'm enjoying this. Thank you, Colin. So yeah, I liked it.
I almost wonder if it would work with a different drink too. Like, I'm almost picturing like a soda, like with a Coca-Cola. Because people put peanuts in their Coca-Cola. That's like a Southern thing.
I haven't heard of that one.
They put peanuts in their Coca-Cola. So I wonder if that works.
Sounds better.
All right, now let's listen. Now let's listen to Michelle talk about how much she hated this.
Oh man,
because it was milk.
Yeah, you guys know I don't like milk. It really repulses me. But I tried it. I like Goldfish. So I just dumped those suckers in that glass of milk. I got whole milk. I got a big old glass of whole milk. Put them in there, let them sit on the top for like a few seconds, because you said you don't like them like soaked in there. So I drank it, and not a fan of the milk. And the Goldfish, they just they just are cold now. And I didn't like that. They were just cold, and yeah, it's a no from me.
But they're more than cold. The texture fundamentally changes.
Yeah,
they're not just cold. Do you put crackers in your soup?
I do, and I like crackers in my soup.
Excuse me.
But I don't like that they got colder.
Warm milk, Michelle. You should have tried it with warm milk.
I probably would have liked that better.
Oh my God! Please,
guys, warm milk is actually not that bad. I used to be disgusted by the idea.
Oh,
of
you
it.
mean like you heated it up? I thought you meant like you let milk sit out.
Oh, no,
hell no.
That's. You mean like you warm it up?
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, isn't that a thing where like people drink a warm glass of milk?
Yeah, I'm not a beast.
No, when you said warm milk, I thought you meant you should let your milk get to room temperature.
Oh. So, I mean,
That's the worst, when you're eating a bowl of cereal and you take a little bit too long to do it, and the milk is kind of like not cold enough anymore, and you're like, I can't finish this.
how long you taking to eat your cereal?
Sometimes I'll make a bowl of cereal, and then I'll get like, distracted or pulled away from it, and then I'll have to come back to it. It takes me 3 hours to eat my cereal.
Ugh.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting to like this because I don't like milk, but yeah, I didn't. It wasn't enjoyable, really, but I get why it is.
Yeah, it works. It works together. The more you think about it, because I mean, it's like mac and cheesy, I guess, but not at all. It's just like milk and cheese. It goes together when you're making mac and cheese. So it's, yeah, I very much surprised by it. Do I prefer it? No. And I was going to ask you guys, Colin, when you enjoyed this, did you like it better? Did you like your Goldfish better that way?
I think so.
Oh,
But I didn't eat them that often that way. Well, I wouldn't do it like in school. Like, I wouldn't put them in like a carton of milk and then drink it.
yeah.
It was an at-home thing only.
Okay.
But yeah, I would just, I'd probably be eating like a little PB&J with Goldfish on the side. I'd eat my PB&J. I'd drink my milk, be like, oh, there's some milk left over. Guess who's going for a swim? The Goldfish.
So I mean,
And I think that's, but as much as I'm almost joking, I think that's why Goldfish would go in and something like Cheez-Its would never go in. I would never put Cheez-Its in milk, but I would put the Goldfish in milk.
It's because they're fish?
They can't swim.
Yeah, because they can swim.
Wow.
I also think the Cheez-It is a much stronger flavor.
It is, yeah.
Cheez-Its are kind of mild,
Yeah.
but
But now I'm going to try Cheez-Its with
Goldfish.
it. Honestly, I'm going to try Cheez-Its. Didn't even think of that.
So yeah.
Do you guys want to score them one at a time? Like, should we score it now while we're at it?
Oh,
Sure.
we can do that.
Okay.
Let me just open up the docs. Let me open up my thing.
I guess each person's whose snack it is, they can score it first. We could do it like that.
It's gonna take me a minute to open this up. If you guys just want to go.
Okay.
Though.
I can rate it first. I'm gonna give this a solid 62 out of 95.
Nice. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm going to give this a 10.
Fuck off.
The 10 is for the Goldfish because I like Goldfish.
My God.
Wow. You hate milk.
I'm
Minus-
gonna give it a. I'm gonna give it a. Oh, I'm right on the edge. I'm in between. I guess I'll give it an even 40 because my brain is going 39, 41. So I got to split the difference there.
That's upsetting. That is upsetting to hear. I mean, okay, so I can while Colin's calculating, you guys want me to go into my snack?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm done calculating.
All right,
Okay.
lay it on us.
39.2%.
That's
All right.
Okay.
Josh, I'm so glad that you have found something within it, though. You know?
Oh, yeah. Me too. You're telling me. I'm gonna have it more often. Yeah, I couldn't really rationalize giving it higher because, you know, if I'm rating Goldfish, I love Goldfish. Actually, Goldfish is pretty high, but I can't say I would ever like prefer it over just eating Goldfish plain. But it was a nice surprise.
Dude, Goldfish are so good.
They are. They really are.
And I hate that they have like a kid connotation attached to them, because
Fuck that.
they are delish.
Yeah. Hell no. I'm gonna eat them every day if I can.
Well, that doesn't seem healthy.
No, that's why I can't, you know. But yeah, so we're gonna stick on Goldfish because my snack was, well, I guess I had two suggestions, but my weirder snack combination was Goldfish and mustard. However, Colin and Michelle did try the Goldfish and peanut butter, but I'll kind of stick with the Goldfish and mustard as the focus. So, I mean, honestly. So this is my question. I didn't enjoy this as a kid more than Goldfish. I would just do it because I feel like I was bored sometimes, and I was like, what can I test out here? What's like a good thing? And I feel like when I was younger, I used to like mustard more than I do now. Still like it, but I used to love it. So yeah, I would just put some mustard on my plate and just do some dips, do a lot, do a little, and I would just kind of eat it like that. It was just something, I don't know, maybe entertainment of like just mixing them. Don't know, because I don't even think I loved it. I think it was just like an all right snack for me then. So having it again, I was just like, yeah, this is exactly what I remember. It's like, sure, it's fine. It's not that good. It's, I mean, max average, but I don't know. I mean, the Goldfish and milk was much better.
Wow.
Yeah, it was. And so I have to be careful here because I'm not disgusted with the Goldfish and mustard. It's a very basic level suggestion. So I kind of know where my rating is, but the Goldfish and peanut butter is better. That's a more established snack, right? Like those crackers with those cheddar crackers with the peanut butter.
Yep. Yep. Those.
It's not too far for that. However, I like it a little better in the form of the sandwich. I don't know if they're like a little saltier and it works better, or I don't know. So yeah, I mean, do you guys want to rate both of those, or do you want to just
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll rate both.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, yeah, the Goldfish and peanut butter is better. I'm gonna have a hard time judging which one I liked more between that and the milk with the Goldfish. So stay tuned with that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't really like mustard, so when I tried the Goldfish and mustard, I've only really ever had mustard like once. So I was like surprised by how not terrible it was, like the mustard itself, but I don't think I would ever like put mustard on Goldfish or seek out mustard on anything. So it was fine. It wasn't awful, but it wasn't good. And then, ooh, you guys, today was a big day for me because I tried Sun Butter.
Woo!
Which is the sunflower version of peanut butter because I'm allergic. Yeah, which I've been meaning to try, but I haven't gotten to it. And I made a whole sun butter and jelly sandwich. Very exciting. And it smells like so much like peanut butter to me that I think it's like off-putting. So I like the sun butter itself, I didn't like that much. But I was also surprised by how like, I guess, creamy it was and how pretty okay it was with the Goldfish. Like, I think I liked it better that way. Like, I had to try a few of them because I was like, oh, this isn't so bad. Yeah, so that was my favorite of the snacks out of the 3 from you guys. Yeah.
Cool.
All right. So I mentioned earlier I don't like mustard. And this is a hard one for me to score because I thought the Goldfish and mustard was absolutely disgusting. But that's my personal taste because I hate mustard so much. It overwhelmed the cracker for me. All I could taste was mustard. And the thing with mustard that really gets me is that when I eat it, it also, I feel it in my nose like it's a permanent smell while I eat it. And it really gets to me. But I can't, I don't know how to grade this. I honestly don't, because I hated it. Like, I'm like, if it was my own personal preference, I would give it a 1 because I hate it so much. But I can see the rationale and the appeal behind it for people who like mustard. So I don't know what's a fair way to judge it.
Well, yeah, I think just personally rate it. I mean,
yeah.
Michelle's was so low because she hates milk, but she understands that milk is very popular.
Yeah, that's unreasonable. Moving on to the Goldfish and the peanut butter. Josh, the way you felt about the Goldfish and milk is how I felt about the Goldfish and peanut butter. My eyes have been opened. I have I have been converted to the Goldfish and the peanut butter train. I don't know if that's how I'll eat all of my Goldfish, but I'm sure every now and then I will be dipping some Goldfish in peanut butter. It is a delight. So you said you like the sandwich crackers ones more. I actually think I like this more because I did Jif peanut butter and Skippy peanut butter, and those are much higher quality peanut butters than what you're getting in those crackers.
Very true.
And the Goldfish is, I think, a better Goldfish as well, or a better cracker as well. So it's almost for me like an enhanced version of that. So I absolutely love the peanut butter and the Goldfish. Again, I tried it with Jif and Skippy. A little bit of a different flavor and texture between those two, but not really much to like change my score in any way. So yeah, that's my
nice.
That's my Josh's snacks review.
Nice.
So I guess I'll start with the score. After I said it, I kind of realized as you guys were talking, I was like, well, hang on a second. I'm so excited about the Goldfish and milk that, it's kind of like, it was such a nice surprise, but I have to really think about it.
Did you get wrapped up in the hype? Did you hype yourself up on it too much?
Yeah, because let's be real. I love Goldfish and I love peanut butter. Together, there's nothing bad about it. I can see myself getting sick of the milk and Goldfish if I were to I would never choose that route. But like you said, I could easily just dip a thing of Goldfish. And it's a good point that you said, like, definitely better quality peanut butter. I haven't had those sandwich crackers in a while, so I'm kind of going off of like what I remember. There was like a saltiness that I really liked to them. But
yeah, but the peanut butter was like this really thin, like padded down layer.
Yeah, I used to take it off and like roll it into a ball.
I could see that. I would like undo it like an Oreo, and I would like lick the peanut butter off.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, so I thought about it more, and I still like Goldfish by themselves. Like, that's the way I would prefer to eat them. But this is it's an excellent combination. I'm gonna give it a 72. out of 95 for the Goldfish and peanut butter. Colin, I'm surprised you've never had it before. I'm surprised you never like dipped them.
Yep. I will. It's going to be happening now because I'm just going to come in and say I'm going to give it a 74. Loved them.
All right. Nice.
Gonna give it a 30.
All right. Wait, we gotta rate the goldfish and mustard.
Circle back to the mustard.
So
Jiminy.
goldfish and mustard, like I said, is very average. I don't hate it. I don't prefer it. I'm gonna go right down the middle and give it a 48.
Nice. Gonna give those suckers a 20.
A 20.
20 for the cheddar and mustard.
Okay, so you said I should just do it through to my taste, right?
Yep. However you like it.
Because then it's getting a 1 for me, but I want the 1 with an asterisk, because the caveat is if you like mustard, I can see you enjoying this. It's just a condiment that I don't prefer. I hate. But if you enjoy mustard, I think the combination would probably work for you. So I'm not an unreasonable man.
Well, what do you think your rating would have been if rating it with that mindset?
I can't imagine it would be better than the peanut butter because that was pretty magical for me. I could see getting it into the 50s. I would say mid-high 50s.
All right. Well, we'll stick with the 1 because that's definitely more reflective of Colin's taste. So
yeah, when I would eat Gushers over you, you've done fucked up in my mind.
Man.
You know what though, Josh? Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I need to amend my score.
Okay.
Because I spit out the Gusher and didn't finish it. I ate this.
Wasn't Gusher it was like a 7, I remember, for you.
So I ate this. I didn't spit it out.
All right.
I spit out the Gusher. So I think I'm so glad I brought up Gushers.
Are we thinking an 8?
This is I think if it's edible, I think if it goes down, I think you get into double digits.
Okay.
I'm going to go, I'll give it an extra 10 because I got it down. I'll give it an 11.
All right.
See, I'm flexible.
Ooh, good point. That's a good way to think about it. If you spit it out, you're automatically under a 10.
You're under a 10.
If you can eat it.
Hey, what's going on in here?
Although
you spitting out Gushes in here?
To be honest, if it was like really disgusting, I'd probably still like just finish it unless it's like really unbearable. Like if I hate a Gusher, I could still eat a Gusher, I don't hate a Gusher though. But like a Bean Boozled, they're disgusting, but I'll still eat the whole thing, I won't spit it out. I'm not a baby. Those get pretty nasty.
Ugh.
All right. So for the Goldfish and peanut butter / sun butter, I've got a 61.5%. And for the Goldfish and mustard, it's coming in at the 27.6%. And that
Sweet.
just leaves one final snack. Michelle?
Yeah, so I would eat these cheddar and sour cream chips with ketchup. I don't know why or how I started doing that. But I like ketchup, and I think it's not so like potato chips are like potatoes, and you dip fries in ketchup, and I don't know, I don't really like potato chips like plain old by themselves, so maybe I was looking for a way to mix it up, but yeah, I just eat them sometimes with ketchup. Not all the time, but sometimes. And yeah, trying that again after many years, it's good. I like it still. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I dig it. That's all I gotta say.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I'll follow you. So this is a great chip. Let's be honest, sour cream and cheddar.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been a ketchup guy, meaning I never go to ketchup as my main condiment. I'll dip a fry sometimes in them, and it's good. Like I don't hate ketchup. I like ketchup, but there's kids that really love it and really love dipping it, and I don't know, they're just not always in the mood for it. So I had this, and it was like, yeah, this isn't bad. This isn't great. It was almost like it was very much like the Goldfish and mustard. It was probably a little better, probably. I'd say I like ketchup over mustard. So I know what score I'm gonna give this. But yeah, it was slightly above average. It was fine. I kept eating them. I was like, there's something like I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I just kept like I was doing a little squeeze on them. I was like kind of doing a little. I was like flattening the chip on it just to get a light surface area of ketchup. I was like, and I was eating them plain. I was like eating them. I was like, man, I don't know. It was tough. It was a tough one to like get an idea, but I think I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So cheddar sour cream ruffle. One of the best chips on the market. One of the real big ones. I'm a salt and vinegar chip first and foremost, but if there's a chip that I feel can challenge the salt and vinegar chip, it is the cheddar sour cream chip. Wonderful chip. When it comes to ketchup, I'm not really big on ketchup. I sometimes dip some fries in them. But I don't put it on my burgers. I don't put them on my hot dogs. And the most of the time when I eat ketchup is when it comes to meatloaf. So I was going into this thinking the same thing, like, oh, people dip fries in chips or fries in ketchup. I even went a step further with it, Michelle. I went, oh, you know what else? Even though it's corn instead of potato, people do dip chips in salsa, which is a tomato base for the most part.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah. So this doesn't seem that off to me. These fucking sucked. I tried one, dipped it in ketchup, tried it, and I was like, nope, don't like that. And then the flavor stayed in my mouth for hours.
Oh.
I would get a taste of that ketchup and that chip again. The ketchup completely overwhelms the chip and takes all of the bite of the sour cream out for me. So here's my issue with it. It actively made one of the best chips on the market something that I hated.
All right.
I was tasting the cheddar sour cream in my mouth, and I would be like, I taste the cheddar sour cream, and then I get a hit of ketchup, and I'm like, oh. Like when people, like some people get nauseous or get sick when they have chicken noodle soup because they have it associated with their memory, right? So a lot of people hate chicken noodle soup or orange juice because they would eat it or drink it when they were sick. So now they hate it. If you have ruined cheddar sour cream chip ruffles for me, Michelle, I'm coming after you.
All right.
So I'm just letting you know.
Bring it on.
I will. Do you just want me to score, or do you want to go first, Michelle?
You can go first.
10. Lower than the mustard. Lower than the fucking mustard.
All right.
Still not lower than that gusher though.
Shit sucked.
Yeah.
I ate it. I spit the gusher out. Come on, Josh. I can't spit something out and have it be higher than something I ate.
I guess.
I'm almost considering,
but
first in a Millennial Milkshake first, I'm almost considering downgrading the gusher. Now, as we're talking about it, I almost want to give that sucker a 4. So yeah,
Michelle, go for it.
Sure, I'd give them a 64.
All right.
I like them. I don't like when I want I don't know. I'd rather snack on popcorn than chips. Like chips aren't my favorite snack food.
How about popcorn and ketchup?
Ugh.
stop.
No. I don't think I would try that.
I'm gonna roll in with a 51.
All right. Fair.
Definitely ruined the chip, but it did. It didn't put any.
I know that's what pisses me off.
It didn't put any positive spin on it, but it still wasn't bad. There's this taste ketchup has that I can't understand what my feeling is towards it. I think the sweetness.
It's incredibly sweet.
And
it's always paired with like meat or like potatoes, and it's like, oh, really?
But I like it on my burgers. I like it. I don't need it on my burgers though. There's some people that need ketchup. I could do without. I don't care. Meatloaf is good. French fries it's good with. It's just weird that like sometimes it almost felt like I was eating it plain, like eating ketchup plain when I was having this chip. You know.
Oh, that sounds disgusting.
But
So
the
the
chip
total-
would rescue it. No, yeah, go ahead.
So the total percentage for this is 43.7%. So let's just put this into perspective. Coming in last is the Goldfish and Mustard at a 27.6%. Next is the Goldfish and Milk with a 39.2%. Next is the Cheddar Sour Cream Ruffles and Ketchup with a 43.7%. And finally, we have the Goldfish and Peanut Butter / Sun Butter with a 61.5%. Winning the day, I guess.
All right.
Nice. Sweet.
It's good. That was a nice, successful tryout. It was interesting to taste your childhood snack combos.
I thought you were just gonna say it was interesting to taste your childhood.
Oh, that would have been better. I should have said
That's
that.
that's a good idea for like a sci-fi novel, like something like there's something that you can buy, like a candy that you can buy that it just tastes like your childhood. Put it in the list, and then someone eats someone else's childhood one, and then they become like them. They start to morph into them. Boom. I'm right in here. This is a Stephen King novel if I've ever heard one. And it takes place in Maine because that's where all of his...
Oh, that's
Shocker.
different.
Shocker.
Yeah, do we have anything left to say about these?
No.
No.
That was a fun little experiment.
Yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this episode, feel free to follow us wherever you find your podcasts. You can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. What do we got? We got SoundCloud, YouTube, pretty much anywhere. Listen to us every Tuesday. We have episodes coming out. If you like what you hear, we always appreciate a nice 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts, and I think Colin told us that Spotify now does ratings. So slap a rating on there if you feel so kind. We also have a Facebook page. You can follow us on Instagram. It's where we post a lot of our fun stuff. Instagram and Facebook. YouTube, Twitter. You can follow us at Millennial Milkshake. And you can also follow us on our personal social medias. You could follow Colin on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram at The Last Call. Call spelled COL. You can follow Michelle on Instagram at Michelle Thoughts. Thoughts the way you think. And you can follow myself on Instagram as well at Joshy_124. That's Joshy spelled with an IE. Thank you guys for joining me on the snack combo. A lot of fun. Kind of gross sometimes, but for some people, but nice surprises for everyone. Well, not Michelle, but Colin and I had a nice joyous surprise.
Thank you guys for joining me on this snack adventure.
And thank you guys for joining me. I just wanted to say, Michelle, I'm so sorry for anything I ever did to insult you. If I come at you too hard, I just really feel like sometimes you deserve it.
Okay. That is exactly where I thought that was going.
Hey, just before we go, I just have to say one more thing. Hey, what's going on in here?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing in here?
Biff Tannen. Tanner, what are you doing? All right, everyone, stay creamy.
Say, what are you doing?
Stay cheddar.
Stay cheddar.